Brother go crazy.
YouTube, what's good, guys? It's week 17 fantasy football championship time, guys, and it's your boy here, and I'm here again, guys, with another live. So put your questions in the comment section or whatever you may have. This was a championship week. I'm finding out, guys, is a different type of week, special for me, a starting up channel. It's not a lot of value when the playoff starts, and one things that doesn't give me a lot of energy is when I'm coming on doing this live and I only have 2 people in or no people in, and I'm like, I'm waiting on the question. I'm waiting on the question. So, guys, that's the reason why I didn't want to do one. I know on Sunday, y'all guys come here, and I know that's the most important thing because it was only a couple players that most of you hit me up on the comment section and asked me, did you need to pick this guy up? So hopefully, as the next year come in, guys, I have a little bit more value, and I can just give y'all more of a show in the playoffs because I don't like making videos for 10 viewers or lives. So, guys, with no further ado, let me see what's going on in the comment section. Josh Cone, what's up, bro? He says, Happy Championship New Year, bro. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He says, here he is out. I have 2 options, Ken Walker or Cam Akers. Who you running with? I'm going with Cam, bro. And we talked about that all year to hold on to Cam. Great job, Josh. Great job. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I preach. No, I still think my subscribers don't understand what I mean, and especially when I be like, I'm 80%, they have no clue. But if I talked about Cam Akers earlier, people would say I missed on him, right? But then he's hitting, so they forgot, and they in mind it's just still a miss. So that's why, bro, I want to champion you right now for holding on to your guys that you trusted all the way out through the season. Now, if you pick them up, that's a great job too. But this is what fantasy football is about. Derrick Henry's and Alvin Kamara's is not going to win you championships every year. Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson, those are good guys to have. You want those guys in the first round, but those guys don't win you fantasy football championships. It's these guys that come out of nowhere like Zonovan Knight, Johan Dotson. I'm gonna talk about a few of these guys too before I answer some of the questions. Brandon Cooks can come back around. You see the algorithm. This is fantasy football. It's not the top. I got Derrick Henry, I got CMC, I got Joe Burrow, I got Jamar Chase, I got Justin Jefferson, I got Travis Kelce. It doesn't happen that way. Most 9 times out of 10, guys. So let me see. Castillo, what's up, bruh? He said, Happy New Year, TD. Need 3. Hollywood, Zay, Dotson, or Chark. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and tell you, DJ Chark, do-do-do-do-do-do, DJ Chark, do-do-do-do-do, DJ Chark, do-do-do-do-do, DJ Chark. Yeah, DJ Chark is in your lineup, bruh, for those 3. Then I'm going to say Dotson, Johan Dotson. He's the best wide receiver. Now, listen, I love Terry, and I don't think it's a slight to him. It's like saying Randy Moss is the best wide receiver on his team when he came in as a rookie with Chris Carter being a Hall of Famer already. Chris Carter, that's the only guy he shouldn't be offended about. That's Randy Moss. Same thing with Johan Dotson. I'm not saying he's a Hall of Famer, but saying that Johan Dotson is better than you, that's not a slight. He's a extremely gifted, talented guy. And I had a friend that told me earlier about him in the season. He was like, man, this guy, I've been hearing about. This guy's going to be nasty. I'm like, okay, I'm going to check him out. And he was right. So Johan Dotson is a start. And number 3, I'm going with Zay. Number 3, I'm going with Zay. Yes, sir. Zay, Dotson, and Chark. Yes, sir, bruh. Okay. Gabriel, what's up, bruh? He says, yo, TD, championship to win today. I got you, bruh. Would you flex Swift, Rachaad White, or Pacheco and play Dobbs or Sutton if Watson is out? So if Watson is out, bruh, I'm going with Dobbs. That's just for that. I would like to have Lazard, but you probably don't have Lazard. So Dobbs is okay, below your expectations. Between Rachaad White and Pacheco, man, I like Kansas City, but I would probably go with Rachaad White in PPR, in 4 PPR. I would probably go with Rachaad White. I know Leonard Fournette's been taking a lot of carries and getting a lot of goal line carries, but Rachaad White has his own like satellite back row, which is one of the high-end satellite back rows. So I would say Rachaad White, bruh. I like for you to go with Swift, but in my team, I will go with Swift, but I don't want to tell you that me being a content creator and what I do personally on my team is 2 different things. Hopefully y'all understand that why I preference my questions the way I do. I'm playing Swift for the boom. I think if I drafted Swift, why would I have him on my team and not use him this week? I think this is the week to use him. They got to win this game. It's not a hard game to win against Chicago, but I think they need him. So I will go with Swift. But the safest play and the best play out of those running backs that you asking me would be Rachaad White. He's the safest. But the biggest boom would be DeAndre Swift over Pacheco. Yep. And Josh Cohn, what's up, bruh? He says also 3 options at quarterback: Watson, Rodgers, or Minshew. I'm leaning Minshew because of the firepower. Me too. But it's a tough matchup. I'm not saying it's a tough matchup, but it's not a green bean matchup the way I want it. Usually I'm big on green bean matchups if I'm going to get off a quarterback and go pivot to somebody. But Minshew got a lot of weapons. So I agree. I actually like Rodgers too. I think Rodgers is really good. I think Rodgers can have a big game, but he only had 1 game over 250 yards all season. So I'm going to say Minshew is the play, bro. I think I like Minshew's too. Castillo, he said, in my other league, I need a flex. Stevenson, Lockett, or London. Okay, let me preface the question like this. Stevenson, it doesn't look great for him right now. But he is kind of, to me, I would say the consensus. I would say if you get off him, you're getting a little cute. But guess what? Week 17, what's going on with Stevenson? Maybe you do need to get a little cute. I'm holding Stevenson in one of my lineups, guys. And if we have time, I'm going to show you my championship lineups. I got a couple of championship lineups I want to show you. I'm rolling with Stevenson. But to me, out of those three guys, just for this week, who's going to have the biggest upside? I would say Drake London. So I would rank them as in Drake London, Stevenson, and Lockett. All of them are old solid plays, but I would say London, Stevenson, and Lockett. Yes, sir, bruh. Great question. Caden, the Colts fans, he said lost Tua, Henry, and Hopkins for my $500 matchup. Yeah, it be like that sometimes, bruh. It be like that. That's why playing fantasy football, you got to work the waivers. Like, guys, I'm in the championships. I lost Trey Lance in all those leagues. Yes, I lost Trey Lance in all those leagues. And I'm still in the championship. You ain't hear me not one time complain. And I was waiting for people because a lot of people, yeah, you drafted Trey Lance. I took it as a mockery. Maybe they wasn't. They were just, stating the facts. But I took it as a mockery. And I still made it to the championships. And in my other leagues, if I'd have made a couple of different plays, I could have made it to 5 championships. I'm going to show y'all. Out of 14 leagues, some of them are best ball. I did turbo some of the best ball leagues. But my redraft, I killed. 6, 7, I made the playoff in 7 leagues out of 14 leagues, if you want to per se. So I said you got to be able to work the waiver wires, man, and pick up these guys. So to me, bruh, yeah, D-Hop is out, Henry's out in tour, but there's a lot of candy and green beans out there to pick up to help you win a fantasy football championship. If you got Hopkins out, bruh, let me see some guys that I think. Rashid Shaheed from the New Orleans Saints, that's a good guy to pick up. Or Isaiah Hodgins, that's another guy to pick up. If you lost Henry, I like Zonovan White. I think Zonovan White is a good pickup. And if you lost Tua, you can pick up Minshew or Teddy Bridgewater. I like Teddy Bridgewater too. Castillo says Patriots defense or the New York Giants defense. I'm going with the Giants defense. Yes, sir. I'm going with the Giants defense. K, and he says, wanted to know whether I start Danny Dimes or Gardner, then Hodgins, James, or Dortch. Okay, he said, do I start Danny Dimes or Gardner? Minshew. I'm going with Minshew. I'm going to go with Minshew. And then he said Hodgins, James, or Dortch. I'm going to go with Dortch and PPR. If it's half-point PPR or full, or if half PPR or just standard, I would say Hodgins. But I like Dortch out of James Jr. and Hodgins. Isaac, what's up, bro? He said, you good with Adams or Chart PPR? Bro, now you asking me to get real saucy and real cute, right? This is real cute. Devontae Adams should be a start in your lineup, even though it looks terrible what's going on with Stidham. So you don't want to get super cute and miss out on Adams getting a big play, one big play for 70 and giving you a 15-point fantasy output. But Chark is a better play to him today, just looking through the whole game. But that's super cute. So whatever you make a decision like that, you got to live with it. So if you bench Adams and he go off, you cannot be mad at yourself or me or anybody. Because I always preach to my guys, play your studs. But sometimes I get it. So when you do want to get cute and play the best available talent, then you have to be willing to go down with that ship. It ain't you can't wait and you got to hit the best situation. If you don't hit it, you mad. You can't play fantasy that way. You got to play fantasy. I'm okay if I lose this way. That's how you got to look at fantasy. If I lose, I'm not going to be angry. I'm okay. I'm not going to be in my mind all year or all week. I should have played this guy. So to me, bruh, I think the safest play as a content creator, not as a person, like a friend, I'm going to tell you to play Adams. But as a friend, what I would do in my lineup, I might play DJ Chark to do. DJ Chark to do. I might play him. Great question, though, Isaac. Great question, bruh. Josh Cone says, I'm playing for a 5th place spot out of a team league. So it's about bragging rights for me. I got you. I have Tyreek, you killing it. Scary Terry, he's solid today. And Judy, he's good. Starting at the moment. Christian Watson, I'm scared to play. If he's healthy, bruh, I will put him in over probably Scary Terry. you got to get Christian Watson in there for that boom. So if he's available, I will put him over Scary Terry. But Scary Terry is a safe play. He can give you 5 catches for 56 yards or whatever, and Christian Watson can go out and give you 2 catches for 25 yards. But Christian Watson can also give you 6 catches for 125 yards with 1 TD. Scary Terry, I don't think he has more upside than a play on his team, which is Johan Dotson, or even Brian Robinson with that great green bean matchup that he has. Sean Bonds, what's up, bruh? He said, what's good, bruh? Can't decide between Minshew and Lawrence. I also have A.J. Brown and Goddard. I will go with Trevor, bruh. Yes, sir. I will go ahead and go with Trevor. Let me see. I'm trying to think if there's anything out here that would make me want to go. Because Minshew matchup is the only thing that worries me just a little bit. The New Orleans Saints, they don't suck, right? They solid. But I think Trevor, they go, even though they don't need this game, they need to keep him up to date, to keep him hot, because they on fire. I will go with Trevor Lawrence, bro. I will go with Trevor Lawrence. Yes, sir. Great question, though, Sean Bonds. Lucius, he says Dotson or Ayuk. I'm going Dotson all day. Yes, sir. Dotson is one of my top plays for the day, guys. Dotson is one of my top plays. Lucius says New England or Jags DST. Not a Bridgewater believer. I got you. I understand that. But did you look at the stats the last time he played? Bro, before he got hurt, he had 300 yards. Like the game before, when he first played, he was willing and dealing to Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. Bro, Teddy Bridgewater could be a top 5 quarterback this week. I said what I said, bro. I'm not trying to convince you. Do what you feel is good to you with your gut. Because I know you know fantasy football. You've been here on this channel for years. So I'm going to tell you, bro, I think Bridgewater is very, very sneaky today. I like Bridgewater. But you said New England or Jags DST. Let me go look at my defensive rankings real quick. I don't want to just rush and say something. Let me look at something. Let me look at something, guys. Okay. Let me see something here. Because this is championship week, guys. I'm not rushing none of these questions. I'm going to make sure I give you thoroughly what I would do in these situations. Okay, let me see here. Okay. I think I got you, bro. Let me just make sure. Because this is important. I want all my followers to get championships. Yes, sir. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and go with the Jags, man. I think Houston's gonna go out and play a good game. Houston could win this game, but I'm still gonna go with Jacksonville, man, with Trevor. I just think it's the best. The Jags. I'm still gonna go with the Jags defense because Houston, with them only having Brandon Cooks, doesn't scare me. Where on the other foot, New England, the Dolphins has got Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle, and I don't care nothing about no Teddy Bridgewater. As far as me thinking that he's a cherry pick guy, I think the Dolphins could go up and put up 30 points on New England. So, bro, I'm gonna go with the Jags DST on this one. Yes, sir. Great question, though. Great question. And Lucy says Judy or Kamara. I'm going with Kamara. Yes, sir. I'm going with Kamara. And CHB says, Happy New Year. Yes, sir, bro. Happy New Year to you, too. He says, can't decide if I should start these 2 double flex options between starting both Chief running backs or Hollywood Brown and Christian Watson. Okay, so he said he can't decide if he should start these 2 double flex options between starting both Chiefs running backs. I wouldn't try to start Pacheco if I didn't have to. I would try to go, I would say Pacheco and Christian Watson. I would try to get off of Hollywood Brown with David Blau being in the quarterback. So I would do Christian Watson and Pacheco out of those 3 guys. Excuse me, guys. Okay. Lord and Jim, what's going on, guys? Appreciate y'all being here. Seeing y'all, I remember when y'all subscribed the other week. Thank you. Need 2 wide receivers, 1 running back, and 1 flex in a PPR. Okay. So for 2 wide receivers, Ayuk, Lazard, Pittman, Chark, Cooks. Okay, so I'm gonna go with Lazard. Even with Christian Watson, if he plays, I still love Lazard. I'm gonna go with Lazard and DJ Chark to do. Now, if Christian Watson plays, you could pivot from Lazard to Cooks. So you could go DJ Chark to do, or you could go with Brandon Cooks. To me, if no matter what happens, I like Lazard and Chark, and especially if Christian Watson out. I love Lazard. He's a top 12 wide receiver to me if Christian Watson doesn't play. But if he plays, you could go to Cooks and Chark. Okay, and you said 1 running back. I'm going to go ahead and tell you to play Foreman. And then you says 1 flex. I would go with through 3 p.m. Exactly. We won't know if Watson plays. I would go with Cooks. So I would go with Cooks, Cooks, Chark, Lazard, and Foreman. Lazard, Chark, Cooks, and Foreman. Those are guys that I'm going with. And Isaac says, thanks, bro. Minshew or Wentz. Anytime, Isaac. I'm going with Minshew. Josh Cole, he says, as always, appreciate your wisdom and that fire cutting edge content. Thank you, bro. Thank you. I went to school with Josh, guys. I ain't seen him in years, probably over, 15 years, Josh? But I appreciate you subscribing to the channel, bro. Yes, sir. There you go. Conscious Machine. He says, TD, can you rank White, Ayuk, Hollywood, and Pickens? Okay. I'm going to go with Rachaad White first. Then I'm going to go with George Pickens. And then I'm going Ayuk and Hollywood. He says, if you think I should bench Adams or Evans over these guys, let me know. No, do not bench Adams for no Hollywood or Ayuk. I wouldn't even do it for Pickens. You got to put Adams in there. Evans, I would play Evans too, bro. I would. That's just me. I could be off. I don't feel great about Pickens over Evans or Ayuk over Evans. Ayuk could be fine. He'll be fine. I still think Evans is getting a lot of targets. I'm still not going to doubt Tom Brady being able to get Evans a touchdown. I'm going to keep squeezing that. That's how you do. It's kind of like like stocks. You know how if you keep trading the stock every time it goes up, you're going to lose some money. Sometimes you got to take a stock that's been going down and get on that because this deal's going to go up. What goes up must come down. What goes down must come up, right? So to me, Evans been struggling, but they do want to focus on him. Now, if they wasn't focusing on him, I'd be like, ew, this Evans, hell no. But because they keep wanting to give hitting targets and keep hyper-targeting every single game, he got to hit eventually. So to me, I think you need to have Adams and Evans in your lineup over guys like Pickens and Hollywood. Now, if you had better wide receivers like a Tyreek Hill or Justin Jefferson, no, I wouldn't tell you to play these guys over them type of guys or Waddle. But over Pickens and Hollywood and Ayuk, yes, I would play them. Yep. Happy New Year's to you too, bro. And Chivalry, what's up, bro? He says, Happy New Year's. Happy new fantasy, bro. Yes, sir. Dobbins or Dillon? I'm going Dillon all day, bro. Yes, sir. Dillon all day. Dobbins is a good play, but I'm going with Dillon. Touchdown upside is crazy. CHB, he says Chiefs defense or Jags. I'm going Chiefs defense because they playing against Denver. I'm going with Chiefs defense going against Denver. Yep. Chiefs defense against Denver. I had to just make sure I check my defensive rankings. Great question right here. What's going on, Clean? Clean says Pacheco or Algier. I'm going with Algier all day, bro. Algier gonna eat. Yes, sir. That was another guy that I was on. I wouldn't own him like super heavy, but I like Tyler Algier. I made videos on him about my TikTok. Guys, in some of my moderators, can you post my links in the chat one by one? Like my OnlyFans, Super Draft Pro, Instagram, all that. Can you post that, guys, so guys can follow me? Thank y'all, guys. But I'm going with Algier all day. CHB says Dortch or Lockett. I'm going with Dortch. And Mike Reeves, what's going on, Michael? He says, what do you think about Matt Prater as the number one kicker this week against the Falcons and they don't? Bro, I'm not even going to try to cap. I'm not great on kickers, right? This is what I say. This is what I give you because I play in a few kicker leagues and I do okay with the kickers. I'm not big on the kicker, but I want to be genuine. So I'm not going to act like I'm an expert and give you something like I know what I'm talking about. I'm pretty decent knowledgeable in this. Go if you feel like an offense going to score over 28 points, bro, go with that team. Go with the team that you feel like is going always in the red zone, always in the red zone. Even if they scoring, it don't matter. You don't go find a team that, okay, well, they're going to kick the field goals every time they get down there. It's hard to find that. Just go with a team that's going to score a lot. Usually, those kickers get 2 to 3 kicks a game. So, to me, bro, Matt Prater's on Arizona. I don't think Arizona's going to score as many points as they usually do. So I would try to maybe pivot and go somebody else that I thought was going to score a lot of points. But if Matt Prater is the best offensive side kicker on your waivers or whatever, then yeah, go ahead and play him. Conscious Machine says hit that like button. Yes, sir. Appreciate that, Conscious. Let's get the lights up, guys. We got 21 people in here. We need to have at least 21 likes. At least 21 likes. Okay, Josh Cohn says, got to start Trevor at this point. He's playing lights out. Yes, sir. I agree 100%. Rich Hicks says, what up, fam? What up, bruh? He says, made it to the show. Appreciate you. Flex question. Okay. Do I play Hodgins facing the Colts or wait till 4 to see if Christian Watson plays? I picked up Dobbs as well. Okay, this is what I'm going to ask you. If you okay going down with the ship with Dobbs, then I would tell you to wait and see if Christian Watson plays. If you do not like Dobbs at all, you think, man, I'm not going, that dude suck. I'm just waiting because of Christian Watson. Then go ahead and play Hodgins. Don't even wait on Christian Watson because you don't probably got nothing at 4 o'clock to try to pivot for him other than Dobbs. So to me, if you're okay with going with Dobbs, I will wait on Christian Watson. And if we waiting on Christian Watson, bro, it makes me feel that he's going to play, but could he be a divergent? Like basically they using him from bait. Like they're not really going to throw him the ball. It's possible. So you could wait on something that's not going to get a lot of targets. So to me, you got to be comfortable going down with the ship between Dobbs or Hodgins. Whatever guy that you want between these guys, act like Christian Watson not going to play. And who would you rather have, Hodgins or Dobbs? So if you okay with going with Dobbs, then wait on Christian Watson. Great question, though, bro. Great question. Chivalry says Foreman or Gabe. I'm going with Foreman, even though Gabe, because both of them is very volatile. I still think Foreman is volatile, even though he went off. Gabe is volatile. He can go for the boom. But in standard, you go with the running back because it's just more simple. So I'm going to go with Foreman in standard. Great question. Matt, what's up, bro? Long time no see. He said, I got knocked out of the playoffs, Brody, but wanted to wish you a happy new year and keep up the work, bro. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Yes, sir. And Matt says, we not Masoli fans around here. No, sir. Masoli, he killed me. He killed me in one of my leagues, but I'm still good about it. You know, I still, like I said, I'm in 3 championships. Should have been in 5, maybe 5. I would say that. Like I said, at the end of this live, I'm gonna show y'all my teams real quick if we got time. Michael Reeves says, Dotson, Stevenson, DJ Moore, pick one for PPR. I'm going with Dotson over Stevenson and DJ Moore. Now, it don't feel good about that over Stevenson, but I'm a little worried. I don't know if Stevenson's going to get the full workload. So it sounds easy for me to say Stevenson all day, but I'm a little bit nervous. Excuse me. They activated Damian Harris. They could pivot from Stevenson and give Damian Harris some honey touches. That makes me that worries me a little bit. So I'm gonna go with Dotson. So I'm just gonna rank them: Dotson, Stevenson, DJ Moore. Sean Bond says, play for the chip today. Yes, sir, bro. He says Lawrence, okay, Walker, Akers. I love the Akers pick. Love the Akers. We talked about that all year, bro. Guys, let me know some of the things that I was off or wrong on. It helps me. You know what I'm saying? It's not about, TD, come on, you can do better. I'm not going to take it personal, but I just want to kind of know some of the things that I've said that went good or went bad or didn't happen at all. But I remember talking about Akers, man. I'm glad Akers worked out for you. Higgins, Garrett Wilson, A.J. Brown got it. Bucker and Eagles defense. Yes, sir, bro. Yes, sir. I think you got it. Matt says, as a Texan fan, the only game I am confident in winning is against the Jags every year. Got you. Okay. So he's saying that Houston could come out here and take this win. I believe so. They got a good team. But Trevor Lawrence still gonna throw for 2 to 3 touchdowns, if you ask me. What's going on, Jesus? He says bench 1, PPR. Lenny, Kenny Walker, B-Rob, Akers. Bench 1. I'm gonna say Kenny Walker, and that's tough. It's between Kenny Walker and Lenny. I think Lenny had a really great game last week, so I know they need Lenny. He's a big back. He gets a lot of yards in the passing game. So I'm gonna say Kenny Walker. I don't feel great. All these guys are good options, but B-Rob don't got no backup today. And Antonio Gibson is out. Akers is going to ball out today. He's going to get a lot of carries, a lot of opportunities, but he's been hot. The lesser of two evils, man, it's got to be Kenny Walker. I cannot bench none of these other guys. It's got to be Kenny Walker. Great question, though. Rich Hicks says thoughts on Lockett coming off the injury this week versus Jets. For one, it's a tough matchup. So that's why I'm kind of low on Lockett. It's the Jets. They passing defense is the best in the NFL. So you got to lower your expectations for the quarterbacks and the wide receivers when you go against the Jets. Bob, what's up? He says, I have Jalen Hurts out. Who can I grab from the waiver wire instead? I think my best 2 options are T-Law and Cousins. I'm going to go with T-Law. I'm going with T-Law. I like Kirk Cousins too, but I'm going to go with T-Law over Kirk Cousins, but it's very, very close. Yep, I'm going to say T-Law, bruh. Lucius says, can't go on without saying how much help you giving me this season. Thank you, Lucius. I appreciate that, bruh. Just for some context, guys, I want y'all to be honest too. If I didn't help you as much, just tell me. I'm not going to take it, be offended. It just, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all guys don't disrespect me at all. I really appreciate you guys being here. He says, in 4 championships and bringing home some cash today for sure. Thanks again. Thank you, bruh. Anytime. Anytime, bruh. Sean Barnes says, start 2 running backs, standard. A.J. Dillon, James Cook, Dobbins, Latavius Murray. I'm going to go with A.J. Dillon. I can't go with James Cook because it's standard. So I'm going to say A.J. Dillon and Latavius Murray. Now, that's a little cutting edge. If you want to go with J.K. Dobbins, that's fine. But Latavius Murray is playing against Kansas City Chiefs. The way you have the Kansas City Chiefs is run the ball. I think they can be had. So could Latavius Murray get a honey touch and fall in for a touchdown with 40 yards and give him 13, 14 points? Yes. J.K. Dobbins playing against Pittsburgh. That run defense has been pretty good this season, especially the last 4 games. James Cook is a pass-catching running back. Could he get a rushing touchdown? Yeah, but he's a pass-catching running back. When it comes to standard, I devalue him just a little bit in standard. So I'm going to say A.J. Dillon first, and then I'm going to go Latavius Murray, then Dobbins, then James Cook. Great question, though, Sean. Great question. Lucius says last one. Now, anything, I got you, bro. He says last one. Ayuk or Dotson? Best of luck in your playoffs as well. Thank you, bro. I'm going with Dotson. I'm going with Dotson over Ayuk. And Isaac says Kamara, Chubb, or Damian Harris or James Cook. Pick 2. I'm going with Kamara and James Cook. Kamara and James Cook. Now, listen, you don't have to go with Kamara, definitely. James Cook I'm giving you the boom play. The safest play would probably be Chuba. Chuba's probably more safe than Damian Harris and James Cook, but James Cook got more upside, probably just as much as Kamara could. He could go for 30 points today. That's just how James Cook is. So I would say Kamara and James Cook for the upside. Marcos, what's up, bro? He says, Happy New Year. Have PPR, Waddle or Dotson? I'm going Waddle. I really like Dotson, but I cannot put him over Waddle because Teddy Bridgewater is an accurate quarterback. I'm not saying he's good as Tua is, but I think he's very accurate. And that's what helps speed receivers. A lot of people think it's a strong arm. No, not necessarily. It's accuracy. Conscious Machine says, can you rank Stevenson, Foreman, and White? Yes. I'm going to go with Stevenson, Foreman. No, Stevenson, White, and Foreman. Stevenson, White, and Foreman. And all in PPR and half PPR in standard. I'm going to go with Stevenson, White, and Foreman. Yep. Stevenson, White, and Foreman. I got to put Foreman last. But White is good because he's good at half PPR and he's going to get some carries too. That's a great question, Conscious Machine. Sean Bond says, would you start Swift over Kenneth Walker? I would. It depends on how good my team. If I felt solidified in all my other positions, I probably would get cute like that. I feel good about Swift today. Kenneth Walker worries me just a little bit. He didn't practice all week too. The New York Jets run defense it can be had, but they not weak at all. So I like Swift over Walker. Being cute a little bit. I do like that. Castillo says, hit the like button, people. Cutting edge content here. Yes, sir. Isaac says, thanks, bro. Need that boom. I got you. And Isaac says, good luck in your ships to everyone. Yes, sir. Thank you, bro. Yes, sir. And Sean Bonds says, appreciate you, bro, and good luck to you in those chips today. Yes, sir. All right, so let me go try to show y'all my lineups real quick. Okay. All right. I didn't want to freeze up. Okay. Because you know how this stuff be sometimes. All right, let me share the screen real quick. Okay, hold up. Wait a minute. All right, there we go. All right. Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Anderson. Guys, let me know if everything is synchronized. Make sure you can hear everything. All right, here's some of my teams, guys. Okay. Let me find my teams. Okay. This league right here, guys, I didn't do well at. This was a big money league. This one of the leagues that I missed the playoff in. And I'll show y'all my team, and you tell me why I missed the playoffs. So I'm not just gonna show you what I missed them. The ones I made it. I'm gonna show you everything. All right. So I didn't make the playoffs in this league. This was redraft. This was my team. I had Davis Mills. I waited on my quarterbacks. I should have went heavy quarterbacks, but I had Derrick Henry, Ramondre Stevenson, Kadarius Toney, Christian Watson, Elijah Moore, Deontay Foreman, Mostert, A.J. Dillon, Kamara, Gibson, Sutton, Sherfield, Claypool. I thought it was a good team. Didn't do anything for me. Rashad Bateman went on IR early. So I still thought it was a good team. All right, let me go down to the next. This is the one that I made it to the playoffs and I lost in the semifinals to go to the championship. It's 8-6. And let me show you the team. Wait a minute. What is the playoffs at? Just because I can show y'all where I made it to. Hopefully they got the playoff brackets down here at the bottom. No, it don't. Got it. I want to be able to go to the league so I can see the. Let's see, is it matchup or is it scores? Nah, that ain't that. Maybe it's matchups. it. Maybe this is it. No, this is not it either. All right, guys, but I was in the playoffs. I just want to show you the team real quick. Here's the matchup. This is for this week. This is for third. Okay. All right, so this is my team. I got Geno Smith, Saquon Barkley, Zonovan Knight, Metcalf, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Mike Williams, David Njoku, Greg Dortch, Brandon Cooks, Deontay Foreman, Michael Parsons, Chris Jones. This is defense, IDP. Those are all my players starting. There's some of my bench. I lost Lamar Jackson. I also lost real quick. They didn't stop me. If I can find them. No, they ain't let me see my whole squad. Okay. I really want to show y'all my playoffs, the bracket. I did have it in here. Let me see. Where can I find that at? Where is the daggone playoff bracket at? All right, guys, let me move on to the next one. Let me see if I can find this one, so I can show y'all the playoff bracket. I 9-5. I lost in the semifinals, and this one too, guys. There's another one I lost in the semifinals. Maybe we can go and see. Yep, this is my matchup. See, he said, "Good luck to Fantasy Good Sports." I'm playing for third in this one. Still looking for the playoff brackets. This don't. Gotta learn how to work it, man. Let's see. Let me look at week 15. All right, well, at least here's the results, guys. You see right here? That's how I finish in the season. You see right here? 9-5. Is that the playoff right here? Yeah, there you go. There you go. Right there. So y'all don't think I'm capping. See right there? I won this one. I won that one, 187. And then I lost by 221. And I lost, my quarterbacks were hurt right here. And I almost still won. I had 204. He beat me by 221. So I'm playing for third today. And that's just that league. All right, let's go to another league. So that's in league and that down. That's what I had to do. Okay. So y'all the other league, this league right here, real quick. All right. So let me go to league. Play third in this league too. There we go. Right there. All right. So I didn't have a first. I was the 5th seed. So I didn't have a first round bye in this one. I lost Trey Lance and I lost Lamar Jackson. I never complained. I won this first week matchup against the number 3 seed. That's number 3 seed. I beat him. That's the 2 guys that had the bye. Then I had to play Papa Chubb. And look, you see how I lost by 10 points. My quarterbacks was I played Nick Foles, and he gave me 5 points. 5 points. That's all I need, was just a little bit more points. But it's all good. So right down here, as you can see, I'm playing for 3rd place. Again, so great year. I'm fine. I'm feel good about that. So let's go down. That's a dynasty too, guys. I just want to let you know that's dynasty. All right. So let's go down. This thing needs to go down some. Come on, you can move down. I'm trying to get it to scroll down, guys. There we go. I got it to scroll down. Okay. All right. So this league, I didn't make the playoff. I came in 7th in this league right here, guys. This was the league that I came in 7th. I went 7. I lost the last week before I went to the playoffs against IDP Iggy. He's been on the show a couple times. He came out of nowhere and needed to win to get in and beat me, and is in the championship. So he beat me the last game. I'll show you the team real quick, just to let you look at it to see where I drafted. Look at this team. Fields, I told y'all I was on him, right? Justin Fields, Devin Singletary, Rachaad White, Justin Jefferson, DK Metcalf, Kadarius Toney, George Kittle, AJ Dillon, Christian Kirk, Kenny Pickett. That's my bench right there. All right. All right, let's go. This is another league I made in the playoffs. This was like a big time best ball, like over like 64 teams in it. I lost first round of the playoffs. I went 9-5. See, you see them records, don't you? 9-5. Let me see. Hold on. Okay, so CHB says, let me answer some questions real quick. He says Tyler Algier. He says Tyler Algier. He says Tyler Algier or Jerick McKinnon. I'm gonna say Tyler Algier all day, bro. And Kale says Richie James or Greg Dortch. I'm going with Greg Dortch. And User Nerd says kickers Eddie Pinero or Jason Myers. Bro, like I said, I'm not big into kickers. I would tell you, User Nerd, go play the guy that's gonna score that team that's gonna be on the team to score the most points. Whatever team scores the most points, that kicker should have more points 9 times out of 10. That's how I pick the kickers. I'm not gonna act like I'm an expert in kickers. Mr. Anderson says Stevenson or Dotson. That's close. It depends, bro. Okay, thank you, Mr. Anderson. It depends, bro. Stevenson or Dotson. I'll probably go with Stevenson. I can't sit Stevenson because he's a running back. But if they both flex plays, I'm going with Dotson. I'm going with if I don't need neither one of them, I'm just trying to make a play in a vacuum, I'm gonna go with Dotson. I think Dotson got more upside than a lot of guys this week. But Stevenson, I just don't want to bench him in the championship. That's just me. I would rather put him in as a flex. All right. So guys, let's get through these lineups real quick. Logan Slade says Mike White or Brock Purdy, Kmet or Knox. I'm going to go with Mike White. And then over Kmet and Knox, I'm going with Knox. And Mr. Anderson said Stevenson or Kamara. I'm going with Kamara. I'm going with Kamara over Stevenson. And C.D.S. Smith says Sanders or David Montgomery. I'm going with David Montgomery all day. Yes, sir. David Montgomery all day. Okay. All right. Let's just do it like that. Just keep it this way. Y'all let me know if you can hear me. He says, do you trust Stevenson this week? I trust him for a safe play, Kales. He's going to be Stevenson. He's going to get 12 carries. He's going to get a goal line opportunity. I would bet on him to score at least 12 to 15 points in PPR. That's what I would say. I don't think he has a big boom, but I would trust him for us being a safe play and just starting because he got me here. Let me see. Okay. All right, let me try to finish this out real quick so we can get out of here. All right. So yeah, you see where I got Fields, Watson, Zonovan Knight, defensively, James Cook, some of the same. I went 9-5, guys, as you can see. Let me see. Let me show you the team. That way we'll know what my record is in the team. Come on, show my record. There we go. You see, I went 9-5. All right. That's a best ball league, guys. That was not, I think I went like 7-9. Terrible. I'm gonna keep going so we can move on and get this done. That wasn't a good league. That was best ball. That's another one of my best ball leagues. I didn't do well in there. I think I won 3 games of that. Best balls, I didn't do good in this year. That's a basketball bracket. Okay, here's my last 2 leagues. And another league I got on a different platform, guys. I'm in the championship in that one. But this is the general manager leagues. This is the one that me and Mr. Anderson is in. We in the championship with this league. We playing each other. This is championship week right here. Let me show y'all. I'm 10-4. He's 9-5. All right, let me show y'all. Let y'all know y'all following somebody, even though I might be cutting edge. I am getting to. You see that? Y'all see that right there? Now I'm projected to lose. He going projected for 398. I'm projected for 359. But listen, hey, I made it to the championship. All I can do is put my best players out there and call it a day and see what happened. So I made it to the championship in that league. Show you my team real quick. Show you the guys that I picked. Because the guys that I've been champion all season about y'all, I picked these guys on my team too. Jared Goff. Who was on Jared Goff? Remember, I told y'all about Jared Goff all year. Jared Goff and Amon-Ra St. Brown. I talked about Daniel Jones and Davis Mills. The Davis Mills, I take the L. But I'm not taking the L on no Jared Goff. I was on it. Very few people was talking about Jared Goff. I made a video. Go check my catalog. If you're going to say I'm not 70 but 80%, at least go check the catalog out. I don't know if y'all really actually watch some of the videos that got 30 views. I got videos that got 30 views that nobody else said anything about it. Maybe you just want the starts and sits. And maybe you don't care nothing about when I was right or wrong, but hey, I guess I gotta display my significance some type of way, guys. So I might not hit on all the stars and sits, but the guys that I want, if you got them, it's easy stars and sits. I gotta be able, if you gonna pick the groceries, let me pick if I'm a cook, let me pick the groceries. That's what I say. So that's why I want y'all to pick the right players. Because sometimes I think you already behind the 8 ball when you draft bad players. But Jared Goff, Zonovan Knight, I picked him up off waivers. James Conner, I look because I told y'all I'm squeezing that team. I squeezed that team. Then Kyler Murray went down. D-Hop is not playing, but I'm still okay with that. Allen Lazard, I got him in. Tyreek Hill, I told y'all I drafted him this year. This is the first startup dynasty year. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Pat Freiermuth, Christian Watson, George Kittle. And yes, I'm playing Devin Singletary at the Superflex. I don't have a quarterback that I can roll out this week. I got David Blau, but I'm not rolling him out there. That's just me. But if I had Trey Lance or somebody like that, I would be okay. You know, that Trey Lance went down for me. And those defensive players and Kyler Murray went down. Trey Lance is on the bench and went down. All right. So, guys, those are my leagues. I just wanted to share that with y'all. All right, let me answer these last couple questions, and then we're going to get out of here. Lenny Fournette, yo. Okay. So, Mr. Anderson says, quick Wentz breakdown before you go. I got you, bro. Wentz is he's Johan Dotson guy. They hyper talk. So if you got Johan Dotson, you should feel great about Wentz playing. Wentz, I don't think he's gonna boom or go nothing crazy, but he could. He got a big arm. So if you want to play him, then he's fine, guys. A lot of guys out here is up to your discretion. I think he's not a terrible start. To me, I like Teddy Bridgewater over him. I like I like Minshew over him. But other than that, if you want to play Carson Wentz for the upside, I think it's a good play. I think it's a running game for them. I think Brian Robinson gets a lot of carries, but that still doesn't say that Wentz doesn't throw the ball downfield to Terry McLaurin and Johan Dotson. KL says Lenny Fournette, Johan Dotson, and Dobbs. Pick one. I'm going to go with Fournette slightly over Dotson. Slightly, just a little bit. But if you want to go Johan, there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm going to go with the running back. That's going to make me go in front of the wide receiver. I'm going to put the running back in front of a good wide receiver because he's a running back that's getting a lot of carries on a good team, on a solid team. They're not great this year, but they do score a little bit of points here and there. And they throw it a lot to their running backs in PPR. So I'm going to put Fournette over Johan. And Conscious Machine says Wentz has the whole future to play for. Yes, he does. He could have a good game, but we talking about fantasy output, right? I think he's gonna be a okay fantasy output with Johan Dotson and Terry going down the field. I think he hit one of these guys for a deep play. CD Smitty says David Montgomery or DJ Moore. I'm gonna go with the running back again. I'm going with David Montgomery over DJ Moore. Mr. Anderson says Conscious, I low-key feel a big game out of Wentz. Yes, sir. And possibly it could happen. KL says Goff, Minshew, Mike White, pick one. I'm going Goff all day. Goff all day. And Daniel, he says tight end PPR. Juwan Johnson, Waller, or Woods. I know it's sad. Now, but bro, you fine? Go with Juwan Johnson. Go with Juwan. I will go with Juwan Johnson or Waller. And Monty, he said, what's good, TD? Is Andy Dalton a good start in the Superflex? If you have nobody else. If your quarterback's getting you a certain amount of points and you need that certain amount of points, get it. Don't play him for his floor. Don't play him for the boom. So if you want Andy Dalton floor, if it's 12 to 13 points is okay. I don't know how your point scoring is in your league. Then go with Andy Dalton. But don't play him thinking that he's going to boom for you or anything because he might not. Play him for that good floor that most other players would not give you that as a floor, like a running back or a wide receiver off the waivers. Daniel, he says, Chart, Dutch, Sutton, PPR, thanks for your help. I'm going to go with Chart over Dortch. Dortch is close. I like Dortch and Chart, but I'm going to go with Chart over Dortch. And Daniel says, thanks for the help. Anytime, bruh. And Jose, what's up? He said, sit one, DeAndre Swift, David Montgomery, or Algier. Sit Swift. Go ahead and play Montgomery and Algier. Yes, sir. All right, guys. So, yeah, like I said, I showed y'all my lineups. I'm going to make another video where I do more of an inclusive breakdown on them. I really like I got another league that I didn't show y'all. It's in MountFantasyLeague.com. That's a strong league, strong team, too. It's kind of like it was an orphan team, and I took an orphan team to the championship. I drafted like 2 guys on that team. But anyway, guys, thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all guys be safe. I'm going to get ready to get out of here. Let me see. Peace. Appreciate everybody being here. Y'all have a happy New Year's.